Hello, and welcome to another guide. This one is for Cupid. Um, I will probably end up doing a Cupid guide for every role in Conquest, because I think Cupid can play all 5 roles. Not effectively, but he can do it. So, do with that as you wish. But for this one, we're going to be doing the carry role, because he is a hunter, so I figured I'd just, default him there, right? So let's start, right? So Cupid has really high scaling. Um, so he's definitely on the ability based side rather than the auto attack side of hunters. And I think right now we're kind of in a auto attack type meta, you know. Rama's very strong after his rework. Shibalanke, Hachimen, those are all auto attack esque characters. Cupid is more ability based. He's gonna blow you up with his ability. I would say abilities, but he literally only has one damaging ability besides his ult. But it has ridiculous scaling. I just know that it's really high. So we're gonna start Hunter's Blessing, Morning Star, healing potions and multi pots. I didn't change this to 3. Hold on, that's not what I wanted to do. Hit the arrow. There we go. I think Cupid really only needs 3 healing potions and then 1 multi-pot. You could even go 4 healing potions and no multi-pot because your 2 also gives you back mana when your allies pick up your hearts. So it's up to you. So yeah, Warrior Tabby, just because your abilities scale so high with your damage. Wait, yeah, with your ability power, they scale really high. So Warrior Tabby's nice. You can also go Ninja Tabby. It literally does not matter which one you go. Transcendence is there because it's Transcendence, and pretty much every hunter will pick this up unless they only auto attack. Bloodforge is also there. You could go Aussie. I like Bloodforge just because of how high your abilities scale. I sound kind of like a broken record by saying that, but he does a lot of damage when you hit those abilities. So, and Heartseeker, I'm gonna say it again, but his abilities scale really high. So being able to just be able to 100 to 0 someone with your alt and your 1 is ridiculous. And then I also include Executioner and Odysseus Bow, right? Those are some auto attack esque items, right? As a hunter, even in the carry role, even if your abilities scale high like Neith or Scotty, right? You're still gonna want some attack speeds, that way you can output some consistent damage more quickly. That's the point of the carry role, for you to output consistent damage towards objectives. So having no real attack speed or anything could hinder you, and make it slower for your team to take objectives. So it's better that you have at least 1 or 2 attack speed items. Odysseus Bow is nice because your basic attack damage will be really high from the amount of power you build on him. So it'd make it really easy for the little lightning bolts to do quite a bit of damage. Brawlers is here because I didn't really know what else to put here, off the top of my head. It's great when they have healers. You could go Toxic Blade, but I think Cupid benefits more from Brawlers. His ult's a huge AoE. His 1 has a decent size AoE, you know? But Toxic Blade also isn't the worst thing, you know? I also have Titan's Bane here because if you're going more of an ability based, it never hurts to have Titan's Bane. Plus Titan's Bane and Executioner is pretty good, because, you just shred tanks and pretend that they don't exist anymore. It's real fun, real quirky. Tanks love it. Some defensive items, right? Magi's Cloak, obviously. Witchblade, obviously. You're a hunter. You're going to be fighting other hunters. Might as well. Shifter Shield is here because it gives you 70 power, when you're at, what is it, 100? But when you're above 75% health, which is a lot of physical power. So it's there. It also makes you tanky when you're below health. So, yeah. Relics, beads, and aegis, pretty much always. You could get heavenly wings, but I say it in every one of my hunter mage videos for their carry rolls. You're gonna want beads and aegis. I don't know why you wouldn't. So let's go into abilities, right? One, you're gonna get heart bomb. Obviously, it's your only damaging ability. You need to be able to clear the way, right? And then at 2, you're gonna get flutter because it's your escape and you need to be able to survive in lane. If you don't get your escape at level 2, there's a good chance you will just die when the jungler comes over, because level 2 ganks are a thing that do happen. And I know when my friend's my jungler, and I noticed that the enemy Neath or Cupid didn't get their escape at level 2, I told him to come and gank so that way we can kill them, because you're squishy. You're going to die instantly if you don't have it, right? On level 3, I put a point into Heart Bomb. It's Heart Bomb. You could put Hearts in the Share of Love, but Heart Bomb does quite a bit of damage. Um, so it says 90% scaling on it, right? But it hits twice, so it actually has 180% scaling, which is higher than pretty much every ultimate in the game. So, you know. And then at level 4, I save a point. You can put a point into Heart Bomb and then 5 into Fields of Love, but I don't like unless you're losing lane super hard. I don't really get a point into Share the Love until 6, so that way Heart Bomb does even more damage because it is your only damaging ability, and you get a point into that ult, right? So yeah, 6 Share the Love. Then you're just gonna finish Heart Bomb, and then you can level up Share the Love, but Flutter gives you attack speed. So like, I don't see why you wouldn't just put points into Flutter to max out your attack speed. Um, 9, you're gonna put a point into your ult. It's just good. It does a lot of damage. So that's really it. And then from there, you'll max Heart Bomb, then Flutter, then your ult whenever you can, and then Share the Love. It's really simple. Cupid's really simple. I think he's a pretty good character for new players to learn. Like, I don't think he's the most viable, but I think he does have good matchups. I think he does pretty well in the Jingwei, in all honesty. I know he actually does really well in the Scotty, because you can heart bomb the dog, and if you kill the dog will run back to Scotty, and she can't avoid the heart bomb. I don't really know of any tips or tricks besides the Share the Love one that like everyone knows, where if you put the AoE for Share the Love up against a wall, 2 hearts will land against each other. Um, Maybe I should show that. Actually, no, I'm not going to, because it's literally everywhere in any Cupid guide ever. So I don't need to do that. But yeah. I don't really have anything else to say about him. If you have any questions or comments, feel free to leave them down below. Any requests, go for it. And I hope to see you guys next time. Bye.